And Pakistan is battling yet another climate disaster. Relentless floods have swept through parts of the country, claiming lives and destroying homes. In Punjab, the most populated province of Pakistan, homes have collapsed and entire villages have submerged. Over 170 people have died in the last few weeks. More than 85 were children. At least 54 lives were lost in just 24 hours. In Rawalpindi, the government has declared a state of emergency and the army has been deployed. Now, rescue videos show children being carried in inflatable rafts.
नौ दिन से बेड जड़लिकारी और बेड अशरफ में रेस्क्यू एक्टिविटी जारी हैं, जिसमें प्रेग्नेंट ख़वातीन हैं, बच्चे हैं और माजूर लोग भी शामिल हैं। उनको हम यहाँ से एवैक्यूएट करके टीएच को शिफ्ट कर रहे हैं और ऑपरेशन जो है वो जारी है। इस वक्त हमारे 5 की पॉइंट हैं जहाँ पे हमने ऑपरेशन स्टार्ट किया हुआ।
In Rawalpindi, a fruit seller waded through waist-deep water, desperately trying to save his cart as floodwaters swept it away. In Lahore, house roofs collapsed following heavy rains, killing an entire family.
जी ये रात को बारिश हो रही थी तो ये छत गिर गई है। छत के नीचे बाप था, बेटा था और उसकी बेटे की वालदा थी। ये तीनों ही जान बहक हो चुके हैं। बारिश इतनी तेज तरीन थी तो पता नहीं चल सका दूसरे लोगों को।
And the damage isn't stopping. In some districts, dams have collapsed under the sheer force of rainfall, sending waves of water crashing into villages below. Residents living in low-lying areas near the Nulalai River that runs through Rawalpindi were ordered to evacuate after a sharp rise in the water level, and a public holiday was even declared. Now, the Deputy Director of the National Weather Forecasting Centre said that the Fertihar region and Islamabad are the most affected due to rains.
जो है ना ये मानसून का तीसरा स्पेल था और सबसे एक्टिव स्पेल था ये जो ना जी। तो हम अगर बात करें कि ये आज सुबह जो अर्ली मॉर्निंग, लेट नाइट, अर्ली मॉर्निंग में स्पेल स्टार्ट हुआ था जो इस वक्त तक जारी है, तो इसका फोकस जो है ना जी वो खिता पठवार इस्लामाबाद था।
In Chakwal district, 423 millimeters of rain was recorded in just 24 hours, triggering flash floods. Nearly 400 people have been rescued in Chakwal region by helicopters. But who is to blame for the situation? Residents say it's the authorities. They say the situation is dire every year and nothing is being done to control it. Who faces the brunt? The most vulnerable. Listen in.
डब्बों से पानी वगैरह बाहर लगा दिया जाता है, ना हो तो अपनी फैमिली को हम दूसरी जगह पे शिफ्ट कर देते हैं क्योंकि हमारी जानों को ख़तरा होता है। हुक्मरानों ने तो कुछ भी नहीं करना है, इन्होंने वीगो डालों में फिरना है, आना है, हाज़िरी लगानी है, चले जाना है। पर हम जो गरीब अवाम है इसमें पिस गई है और अभी यानी कि जैसे आप देख रहे हैं कि हालात बहुत ख़राब होते हैं हर साल की तरह इस साल।
नाला लई प्रोजेक्ट जो है ये 90% इस पे काम हो चुका था। हुकूमतें चेंज होने से हमारे पाकिस्तान का सबसे बड़ा अलमिया ये है कि जो भी हुकूमत आती है वो पिछली हुकूमत के काम को आगे चलाने के बजाय अपनी तख्ती लगाने के लिए उसको रोक देते हैं। अब अगर ये हो चुका होता तो इसने यहाँ से साइडों से जो है कवर्ड हो जाना था, ऊपर से बंद हो जाना था, इसमें जो है वो वेस्ट मटीरियल नहीं जाना था और ये इतने बड़े जो हालात हैं ये नहीं बनने थे।
This isn't bad weather or just heavy rains. This is the face of climate breakdown. Pakistan is living through it. Two brutal weather systems clash here. One brings scorching heat, the other unleashes relentless monsoon. Together, they wreak havoc, and the damage isn't new. You must have seen this before. In 2022, 1/3 of Pakistan was underwater. More than 1,000 people died and 30 million were displaced. It caused $14.8 billion in damaged property and land, and $15.2 billion loss to the country's GDP. In 2023, global donors pledged $10 billion for Pakistan's recovery. By 2024, only $2.8 billion had come through. And here's the uncomfortable truth. Some of this damage was preventable. Pakistan's government blames the international community. It says they have not done enough to address the country's climate emergency. However, experts blame illegal construction, poor urban planning, and decades of governance failures. A 2023 report by a UN Habitat highlighted Pakistan's problem of disorganized urban planning. It said rapid rural-to-urban migration has led to sprawling slums due to an acute housing shortage. Pakistan climate experts too criticize the government's failure to implement meaningful climate reforms. Climate disasters don't knock, they burst in, and when they do, they don't spare anything. Each year, the rains grow fiercer. Each year, the damage cuts deeper. Unless action follows, stories like this will keep repeating.
Firstpost now available in 9 languages on YouTube. English,
Stands at $36 trillion.
French,
Le FMI, comme
German,
Geschäftsführenden Direktor,
Hindi,
$30 trillion ka karj ho.
Indonesian,
Pemerintah tanpa pemeriksaan.
Italian,
Skali radikali.
Japanese,
$4 trilhão ijo mo.
Portuguese,
Por causa do próprio balanço patrimonial.
Spanish.
Beautiful bill.
Go to Settings, click on Audio Track and select a language of your choice. Be the first to know what's happening around you in your first language. Firstpost.